Hey there, fabulous ladies. Welcome to Bring Back Your Pink, where we celebrate the fabulousness of midlife and beyond. I am Jen B, your host, your biggest fangirl, and impact-driven entrepreneur living my biggest and boldest life, so you can too. Get ready to leave behind societal expectations and embrace a life filled with laughter, joy, and endless possibilities. So stand tall, turn up the volume, and let's dive into the world of living life in full color. Together, we'll rediscover the power of being unapologetically ourselves, and we will release our inner vibrancy, and together, we will bring back our pink. Let's make every moment count, girls. Hello, amazing ladies, and welcome to this week's episode of Bring Back Your Pink. Today, I'm talking about something straight from my heart, something I've unearthed on my journey back to rediscovering who I was truly meant to be. It's a very simple, yet very profound truth. No matter how many people tell us we're great and we're amazing, if we don't believe it ourselves, it's completely irrelevant. It's like throwing spaghetti at that wall. It simply doesn't stick. Goes in one ear and out the other because we don't believe it. Many of us, myself 100% absolutely included, have been swept up in life's whirlwind and have really lost touch with our authentic selves, with who we were meant to be, because we're always trying to be everything to everyone else and we lose ourselves. But here is the fabulous news. It is never, ever too late to find yourself and reinvent who you were meant to be in the first place. Actually, not reinvent it, become or unbecome. You know, I love to talk about unbecoming. Anyway, be who you're meant to be in the first place. So let's talk about the enormous potential that our future actually holds, especially as we're reaching midlife. There is this myth floating around that our best years are behind us. Yeah, no. That is the biggest bunch of BS I've ever heard. We have got decades of fabulous life ahead, and every single year is an opportunity to chase dreams, make changes, and absolutely leap into new adventures. Age isn't a barrier, it's the launch pad for new beginnings. But there is a catch. If we can't muster up that belief in ourselves, we end up running around in circles. We're stuck. We're missing out on amazing opportunities simply because we lack the trust in our own abilities. It's like having wings, but being afraid to fly. Now, I can tell you this is so true because there is no way that I would ever have thought that I would have a podcast because I didn't trust in myself. Like, why would anyone want to listen to me? This is just my life. But, imagine if I hadn't have taken that step, I wouldn't be here now talking to you ladies. I wouldn't have got up on stages and spoken about my journey. And, you know, it's been such a beautiful shift and such a beautiful opportunity for me. And I am so grateful that I actually now do believe in myself. So, in today's chat, I really want to dive into the power of a growth mindset about believing in yourself. It's all about being open to learning, to embracing new experiences, and to taking risks. Think of it as saying a great, big, bold yes to life and stepping out of those comfort zones. Now, let's talk about comfort zones. I am a Taurian. We are known for our comfort zones. We are known for staying in our comfort zones. But, some of the most amazing experiences happen because we get out of our comfort zones. I can talk about when I popped on my swimsuit in Early Beach for the first time in 15 years. That was a really, really hard thing for me to do. I was so self-conscious. I felt that everyone was looking at me. I slid into that pool feeling really vulnerable. However, if I had not done that, I wouldn't have been able to put my swimsuit on, stand on a boat in front of 50 people, and jump in the ocean and dive with the turtles. And I so wanted to do that. And I did it because I got out of my comfort zone. So remember, even the most extraordinary achievements start with one small, often shaky step, like that step after I had dropped my towel towards the pool. It was terrifying, but oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did it. So, facing the future can be as daunting as gazing into an endless abyss, but therein lies the beauty of potential. Transforming our, grand visions for our life into reality starts with small, actionable steps that build the pathway to our dreams, like me getting in that swimsuit. It's about finding joy in the journey, embracing the twists and turns, because we have plenty of those. Because remember, every epic adventure began with a single step. Now, mindset work is like discovering a secret superpower. It isn't just enlightening, it is so liberating. It is, it's like shaking off all those shackles and flying free. It's amazing. It's about transforming those old habits, those patterns, and the thoughts that are more of a hindrance than a help. You know, if you feel the bad thoughts come in. I always say, I have a mean girl. She comes in. She comes in the right side. She just kind of slinks in. I mean, she opens the door herself. Rude woman just comes in. I give her like a minute, and then I open the door on the left side of my head and say, yeah, see ya. And I shove her out that door and I close it again. I don't give her any space. I'm not interested in her because she does nothing good. But practices like gratitude, practicing gratitude. I've just bought the book from Build a Dream Life from Christina Carlson. It's the wins book, or it's called something like that. And we do three wins, three things we're grateful for, and three wins we'd like the next day. It's so awesome, and Javi and I are doing it together. So it's actually really nice. But also meditation, journaling. And that's a really nice way to start journaling, by the way. I was in a retreat the other week with Christina, and this is what she recommended and said that would be a really good start to journaling. So, yeah, journaling and visualizing. These are not just trendy buzzwords. They're really powerful tools for helping you shape the future you desire. And it really does work. They help. Gosh, I'm stumbling over myself today. They help shift your focus from fear into what you really desire, what you really want to do. So, believing in yourself and your abilities is not just motivational speak, it's absolute necessity for personal growth and happiness. Now, you know, I guess I'm the walking, talking example of that. Until I believed in myself, there was no way I would be doing some of the things I do now. So, it really is a necessity for you to move forward. And let's not forget about self care. It's not just about the pampering, it's about taking care of your mind, your body, and your soul. Movement, good nutrition, and proper rest aren't just about physical fitness. They're about feeling fabulous from the inside out. I've just started exercising. I have not exercised for a long time. I don't love it, but I am loving it right now. But I am doing water aerobics, and I've gone back to physical culture after 27 years. And you know what? I feel great. So I'm doing two water aerobics. Well, I'm trying to do two, and fizzy. And I stand on my vibrating plate. That's really cool. But I am feeling so much better, even though I'm tired afterwards. I'm beginning to feel great from the inside as well. And that's really cool. So we need to align our thoughts, actions, and our energy with the future we wish to create. Because, I want to be here for a long time, but our actions and our energy, we need to have all these things. We need to nurture that mind, body, and spirit. Because you know what? We're important. So here's the bottom line. We must have that belief. It's the foundation of personal growth and living a life that's not just satisfactory. We don't want to live a satisfactory life. We don't want to be going to, the end of our life and going, well, it was satisfactory. We want to be going, it was freaking fabulous. Because remember, you have the power to shape your future. Your age, it's just a number. It's not a definition of what you can or can't do. So, girls, let's make a pact right here and right now. Let's promise ourselves to be fearless in chasing our passions, to take care of our minds and bodies, and to believe in the limitless possibilities life offers. Because we're blessed, we're alive. The journey ahead is not just about aging gracefully, but about living in full color, embracing every moment with passion, and pursuing our dreams with absolute enthusiasm. In closing, let's hold on to this thought. Your belief in yourself is the cornerstone of a life that's not just merely lived, but celebrated. A life that is amazingly yours. Let's not just age, but let's evolve. Let's grow. Let's shine, embodying the fullness of life with every single breath that we take. Here's to our collective journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and the exhilarating chapters yet to be written. So let's step into this journey with our hearts wide open, ready to embrace, explore, and transform into the most authentic, incredibly fulfilled versions of ourselves. Because it's not too late, girls. So let's raise our glasses to the future. You know, a canvas waiting for our vibrant strokes, our stories, the stories waiting for our voice, a dream that is waiting to be lived. Cheers to our boundless journey, our relentless pursuit of our passions, and the endless possibilities that are going to await us. Let's dive into this adventure with zest, zeal, and the unwavering belief that the best is yet to come. And trust me, it is. Thanks for tuning in today, my loves. That's all I've got time for. Well, it's not all I've got time for, but I think I've stumbled over enough today to just end it there. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week on Bring Back Your Pink podcast. Bye. Hey, ladies, I created this podcast because I know we need more of it to help us bring back our pink and live our best lives. But guess what? We can't do this alone. So if you loved this episode, let's spread the word. Share it on your socials, send it to a friend, and don't forget to write us a review. By doing this, you become part of the movement to bring back your pink and inspire others to do the same. I'm incredibly grateful to have you in my world as we live life in full color and become our authentic selves. Together, we're unstoppable. Let's keep rocking and bringing back the pink.